Hello and good morning. Welcome to Lead with Love. So, and then in this one, it's like I've been talking a lot about the kids, the kids and CPS, and I shared my information all over social media because I am on social media. I'm on Twitter, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Snapchat, I'm on Facebook, I'm all over. And, the people that have these kids are responsible for these kids are gonna lie and say they don't know me. They don't know me. And they don't have my number. So I had to share it on my social media so that people will find it, and if they need to contact me they can contact me. So contact me. And the whole thing is like the issue with the kids, a lot of kids, and I was raised in foster care. Like, I wasn't always in foster care, but I was in foster care from 15 to 21. So I know how the system works. I know what are the needs of a child. I know when you're supposed to be taking care of a child and you're not taking care of a child, that child can be taken away. Like, somebody is supposed to report it and take that child away from the home because you're depriving the child of an education. You're depriving the child of the social skills. You need social skills. You need to take them out. You need to do things with a child. Like, if you're going to have a child, be responsible for that child. It's a lot of things. Like, when it comes to kids, it's like I don't like it when I see a kid being deprived or they're not getting the care that they need, and you're not teaching them, and you're just not raising them properly. And it's just like, oh my God, like, if you can't do it, then give it to somebody. Give the child to someone that will care for the child, because a lot of people can't have kids and they would love to have a child, and they just can't have it. That they accept foster children because they love the kids. They want a child, to care for a child. They like to teach the child, get ready for school. You get all the school supplies, all the clothes. Get excited because you're going to school. It's a big deal. It's my mother and my brother. That's why I stood away for years. I stood away. I would go over all the time, every weekend. I would always be in their house. But then once the kids was there, and I'm like, yo, these kids need care. Like, you need to report them. Like, you have to let somebody has to do something about these kids. Nobody wanted to be responsible for the kids. Nobody wanted to call CPS. Nobody wanted to do anything. My brother is a schizophrenic. He is not mentally stable. He has been institutionalized several times. It's not one time, several times. He has been institutionalized. He should not be with those kids. He talks to demons. He openly says he talks to demons. He created a Bible of his own. He created a Bible of his own. Okay, he has his own YouTube. Whatever. I don't even know. It's like, I just stay away. I stay away because it's negative energies that I don't want to be around. I don't want to be involved. I don't want to be associated, because I know it's wrong. I know whatever they're doing, it is wrong. And these kids are being deprived. They're not being taken care of properly. And whenever I come through, they hide the kids because they know I would take them. I will report them and I will take the kids. So whenever I come through, the kids are not there. That's how I know, like, oh, like, they really fucking with me. So I stopped coming. I stopped coming over the house because of that, because of the kids, because they wasn't taking care of them. And it would just bother me. Like, if you're not gonna take care of the child, then give the child to somebody that's gonna care for them. The babies have family in North Carolina. I wanted them to go to the family, the godmother, and my mother wouldn't let them go. The kids themselves would say they want to go to North Carolina. They want to go to Auntie. They want to go. And my mother would never let them go because she's getting money for those kids, and she didn't want to lose that money. You know, these kids need clothes, they need an education, they need to go to the doctor, they need all this stuff. And this woman's getting all this money for these kids, and she don't care for them. And it's just like, oh my god, oh my god. That's why I put my number on social media. I'm like, you know what? If they need to call me, because I have been trying to do something for these kids for a long time, and every time I tried, my mother blocked it. They're not her children, they're my brother's children, but he's not mentally stable. And then my mother takes all the responsibility, but they're not her children, you know? And it's just a whole toxic mess. And I'm like, I don't want to be involved in this. I don't want no parts of this, because I know I'm in the system, and I know foster care, and I know CPS and child protect. I know when they take the kid, everybody in that house is gonna get in trouble. You know, if you're a child care worker, and damn, hold on. Anytime I talk about the kids, the sirens go off. You know, it's crazy. And when you're a child care worker, you're a social worker, a case worker, and you're supposed to be responsible for kids. This is your job. And then you have these kids in your house, and you don't report it. You don't report it. You know that they in your house. You know they're not going to school. You know that they're not getting the attention that they need, and you don't report it. And you're a caseworker, and you're a social worker, and you work with kids, and you see this shit, and you don't do nothing, and you think that nothing's gonna happen to you because that's not your problem. That those are not your kids, and this, that, and the third, and you think nothing's gonna happen to you, nothing's gonna happen to your degree, nothing's gonna happen to your job, and you a caseworker, and you are neglecting a child in need. It's a problem. It's a problem. And that is why I stood away. That is why I stood away. I was like, I'm not getting involved in this. I was like, I have too much going on. I have my own kids. I was like, I'm not gonna get myself in a situation because I know that you're not taking care of the child. I reported, they say that I'm lying. They say that everything is fine. I can never do anything. So, and then it's like, I just thank God CPS got these kids. I thank God that CPS got the kids. You don't know how thankful I am of that, because it's a problem that has been going on for years. Nobody wanted to do anything about it. Nobody cared. And it would bother me so much. I would talk to people. I would go to people